What's up, guys and gals? Vilisink back again with the Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a nice weekend. If you've been pulling shards, I really hope you're the best in your endeavors. And I hope you don't get any crap, to be fair, because shards, if you're buying them, are expensive. If you save them up, being free to play, there's nothing worse than pulling champions you really don't need. So, best of luck there. In this one, I want to show you what I've been working on. So I've been working on a team that when it's finished, hopefully it should bring my Fire Knight 25 to like a minute 20, a minute 45 seconds, give or take. There's just a couple of things I need to do. I do need to grind some Fire Knight to get some Savage gear. That is the plan anyway. So let's just jump in to show you the champions. Lydia was originally planned to be in the team, but if I take, I mean, potentially I can maybe try her, but she's not one of the champions I've been working on. So let's go to recently used. Move this timer on a bit. So first, the team is Ghostborn Seer, Archmage Helmut, Allure, and Renegade. That is the team that I've been working on. I've farmed Ghostborn's Masteries yesterday. I farmed Renegade's Masteries. I got Archmage's Masteries yesterday. I do need to book out Renegade, but that's easy enough. Might wait for Clan versus Clan for that particular thing. But the idea is unresistible, decreased defense. Archmage gives us the buffs. Seer eats him and destroys people. Renegade controls turn meter, and we get Allure destroys the turn meter by keeping it down. Renegade will give us a bit of a reset of all our moves by 2 turns. Because her A2, I believe, is a triple hitter, which is good for the shield. If I had a Kaimar, I'd probably try him too. Ghostborn's gear is subject to change, but how he's built just now is pretty much just in some speed stuff to get to the required speed, or make him quite fast. Because I do use him in the Dragon 25. As you know, that's the Dragon 25 team. The only difference is there's no ninja, because in this team there's Allure. So full build stats for this champion just now: 43k HP, 3.2k attack, 216 speed. Does not have perfect crit rate. Does have 75% though. 226 crit damage, and accuracy. I was going to pile it up. I want to rebuild him, keep him pretty much close to the same speed, so it doesn't mess up Dragon. If I can get more damage, then all the better. Hopefully get him the perfect crit rate that he needs. He is fully booked out. What we do is show you. So Ancestral Spirits. He also, after he places the unresistible decreased defense, because he's booked, everybody gets an increased attack buff, which is very nice, especially for Seer to rip it apart. This is the Masteries. Accuracy, just to cool down the skills. Most importantly, Evil Eye for that turn meter. Just now on like 2021, been 90-95% consistent. 23 is very close. 25 Seer, not being in Savage. I think that's the reason she's not one shot in the waves. She's very close though. And I have Warren Master on the other side for Ghostborn. Seer, we're just talking about her. Let's start with the Masteries, go in reverse. Crit damage. She's at full HP, so 5% extra damage. Ruthless Ambush gives us 8% extra damage. Bring it down gives us 6% extra damage. If she kills people, she gets more damage from there. Our Helm Smasher, it's kind of 50-50. With flawless execution, we're consistently getting that crit damage added on. It's always going to be there. It always works. That's why we've chose it. Support. As you can see, Evil Eye, and pretty much it. She's booked out, obviously. Been booked out for quite some time, and it's for the Karma Burn, which is badass. She's triple crit damage. Cannot believe she doesn't one-shot. The waves are very close though. 54k HP, 2k attack. Karma Burn scales only off of enemy max HP, so that attack is quite irrelevant. You can throw it on if you want, but 189 speed, 108 crit rate, and 292 crit damage. I've looked at potentially putting her into Savage, but I need matching stats type of thing, just to guarantee I'm not messing anything up. 237 accuracy, and if I want, I can put her. That's resist. Oh, never mind. So that's the build for her, and she's going to be eating buffs. My team should have enough buffs. If we go to Ghostborn quickly, as you'll see, he has this accessory here. Gives a better shield after he attacks. He goes before Seer does, so we get to take advantage of the extra buff. Archmage. He was in all speed sets, but I moved it to 2 speed sets and a divine speed set because I want the shield buff for 3 turns. I want the additional buff for Seer to rip off. Tried to get it to one shot of the wave. It helped a little bit, but it's not quite enough. He's quite fast. Also in the dragon team, so 40k HP, 272 speed, so he's a fast boy. Perfect crit rate because the stun I believe is A2. Some crit damage, some accuracy, which is quite cool. So we need the crit rate for this to attack everybody else. After attacking, decreases the turn meters of each enemy without a stun. So it's quite cool. And did we look at all of his stats? Yeah, we did. So yeah, he's basically there just to buff up for this move here. Increase speed, increase crit rate, increase crit damage. I do need to book him out. I might wait for, what do you call it? The Clan versus Clan tournament. We'll see. It's 2 books there. That's a hell of a lot of books. And this is just damage, so if I'm really lucky and I can get off of using 2 books, I would absolutely do so, but he's the buffer for Seer to rip apart. And I'd like to first clarify, when I did the build, showing off others build, I went War Master, which is wrong. I should have went Giant Slayer. So I changed it, so we got accuracy on the support tree, Laura Steel, Evil Eye, and I just took this one because in other content, it's going to be quite handy, I suppose. Makes her even quicker. Affecting turn meter to help the team if we need to regroup and revive. Offense, we've done to Giant Slayer. We've got to bring it down just for some damage, but mainly she's there to affect turn meter. She is fully booked. It was A1 realistically we use her for. We're going to open with the A2 as the decreased defense, and she is double speed set and kind of like a broken set. And she is 40k HP, close enough, 3k attack, 265 speed. I think mainly to use speed glyphs, but I mean, who has the best luck using speed glyphs? Good crit rate because we need it for the A1, 289 accuracy. It's not really enough for Doom Tower, but if I have an accuracy lead, like let's just say, like what you call them, Drexler or something, then we can work with it. But that's how she is built. I'm quite happy with her build just now. I will look into potentially getting better speed, or maybe see if there's a better banner, or if I can get the speed set. So we'll be taking these off. Let's quickly go to fitting room just for argument's sake. Let's just say, so we're losing no crit rate, which is good. We actually gain 1 crit rate. But if we try them on, we need crit rate gloves or crit damage, and we're losing far too much. I don't think I have crit rate gloves in speed set. Do I have any equipped on anybody? Because she does have crit rate gloves. Could go crit damage, but it kind of makes the build slightly more annoying. Do we have? I think I maybe do. Let's see. So today he does have a pair, but he needs to crit as well. She's HP, she is crit damage. I mean, Archmage goes before Allure. But I would prefer to have perfect crit. So yeah, we could make her way faster. We'd be losing crit rate. Well, we could max it. Why don't we just upgrade? Because Calvalax at the moment is not necessarily being used. So if we went there and we went to try on with 2, 4, 3 speed, let's unequip those boots for just a second and let's max them. Then we'll show you the final champion, because we're wandering off of where we're supposed to be. So I could get her. What am I doing? Wrong bloody boots. Excuse my ignorance. I do apologize. I do apologize. Oh no, was it the right boots? I think so. But either way, Allure is that speed. I will try to get her. I would realistically like Allure to be 290. But we'll see. Renegade, shield set. Pretty much slower than Seer. If I had a blood shield ring, I would make her faster than Seer. So if she could attack, we could then take advantage of the blood shield accessory, but I don't have one. And she's there in a shield set, so everybody gets a buff for Seer to rip off. She's a little bit slower, and accuracy is there because she'll get the banner as well. And that is so the decreased speed from her A2 can land and slow the Fire Knight down. Her HP will get better, but she's level 50. Need to make some chickens. So what we'll do is, don't show me savage gear when I'm in dire need of some. Doesn't work 25 because Seer isn't necessarily destroying the waves. 104 is not this team, by the way. So we're not in Dragon. We need to go to Phyros, Fire Knight. So we'll start with 20, and this is the comp. There is setup. So let's quickly show you. So round 1, Karma Burn for Seer. She might not think she can take the wave down. She can do it, and I think it's at the very end. I turned off Clan Banner. We'll see if that works, or maybe we can turn it back on. Lash out is like that. Archmage Helmet kind of does what he wants to do. Decrease defense, then the other hitter there. Allure, she's all A1. So let's see how we get on. I did turn off Seer's A2, and on the third wave I turned off Archmage's A3 because we need hits to go into the Fire Knight, especially with the Evil Eye and stuff. So don't want to be buffing up. He'll gain turn meter, potentially take a turn and destroy all of us. So Seer, this is hopefully what it'll look like on stage 25. So let's see, because it's kind of consistent, but we'll see if we can manage to take the shield down to 20. Like I say, it's a work in progress. So decrease turn meter on there from Allure. If I can make her faster, you bet your butt I will. Decrease turn meter with the A1, decrease turn meter, decrease defense, which is nice. Decrease turn meter, some weak hits. If we get the decreased speed to land from Renegade, that would be a major help. Decreased speed is fantastic, I'll take it. And hopefully, on stage 20, he never gets a turn. And he just gets killed. Keep in mind, it is a work in progress, so Ghostborn, I'm hoping to get way more damage out of him. Archmage, I was thinking of changing his sets to try to get a buff, but the Divine Speed set is fine, so I get a buff from there for Seer to rip off. But most of the damage is going to be from War Masters and from Allura's Giant Slayer. But as you can see, we've stopped him basically taking a turn, and from what it was like yesterday to what it is now, I'm super kind of stoked about it, because I was lacking masteries and I was working with Seer. I was messing with 20 and it was Seer, Lydia, Duchess, Ghostborn, I think a Cold Heart, and wasn't necessarily working to my liking, but that's what I've been working on. I've been absolutely just trying to go as fast as I can. The reserves from energy in the mailbox have went down due to the constant grind for masteries. But I need to get some more gear from Seer. Hopefully get some Savage gear. I need to 6-star Renegade. Get more accuracy. Potentially put on speed. We'll see how that works with Seer. If I can get an accessory that's a Blood Shield for Renegade, I'll make her quicker than Seer to get that extra buff. I'll potentially try to get Allure to go quicker. And that's it. That's what I've been working on. That hopefully it works on Fahrenheit 20, like 97% of the time. 23 onwards. Well, 23 I can nuke the waves, but the boss takes a turn and basically just kills half the team. Stage 25, Seer just can't quite get the waves to be nuked. Hence why I want to try and farm some Savage, but that's hopefully going to be my Fahrenheit team. And I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know any tips and things to try and make the team better. Am I doing something wrong with Seer? Do you see something that I can change so I can nuke the wave? If so, stick a comment down below, guys. I love you all. Stay safe. Keep on raiding. I'll see you next time.